In the first two videos, we covered the basics in terms of what this virtual instrument is capable of doing. We took a look at the different sections. We went through some useful shortcuts, which I'll be using through the duration of this series. Now, in this video, before we get fully involved in everything, I wanted to take a quick look at how we would go about importing audio, whether we're working in the layers section or whether we're working in the editor section. So for example, if we're in the layers section, we've got a couple different ways that we can do this here. If you're working in a DAW that has a browser of some sort, you'll notice that we have the ability to do this drag and drop where we can add an audio file directly into the layers section from your browser. Now, the other way that we can do it is we can simply click this load clip icon, and then we would just have to go to a different section on our hard drive, navigate to a folder somewhere where we have some loops that can be loaded. For example, this one over here. Just go ahead and do a quick test on this. So if I wanted to go ahead and load that, I could just select this, navigate over here, and click open. So that's how we would go ahead and get audio directly into the layers section. Now, the editor section is pretty similar, with the exception that we are going to be loading samples, or for that matter, you could be loading one-shots or crashes or anything like that. But most purposes that I'm using this for these days is either extracting a sample directly from some of the layers or loading a sample directly. So again, it's the exact same format. We're going to go into a folder over here, and I could find something. So for example, I have some samples over here, all these different kits. So this would be a kick sample. Go ahead and play this. If I wanted to load this sample, and if I wanted to use Regroover Pro as a virtual instrument to trigger those individual samples, I could go ahead and open them from here. So that's the basics in terms of importing these samples. We have our drag and drop, and we have our load sample or clip directly through either a Finder window or a browser window. Now, in the next video, we're going to get going and we're going to have a look at the layers section, and more specifically dealing with the analysis tools and how to make the most out of Regroover Pro when extracting discrete sources from stereo audio loops. So we'll catch you in the next video.